Is it time to buy or sell Google stock? In this video, we're diving deep into Google. Our initial report was published on our website on Thursday, the 24th of July, 2025. And now we're here to provide you with an even more detailed analysis. Remember to subscribe, hit the like button, and turn on the notification bell to stay updated on our latest analysis. You don't want to miss any crucial updates that could impact your investments. Enhance your trading decisions by trying our newly launched AI stock analysis tool, powered by GPT-4, at StockInvest.us. Tap into the power of AI and receive free price predictions and in-depth analysis for any one among 45,000 companies worldwide today. Please note that this video is for informational purposes only and should not be considered as financial advice. Since the 25th of June, 2025, our system has ranked Google as a strong buy candidate, assigning it a score of 5.4. Let's examine the stock's performance during this time. Those who followed our analysis would have experienced an impressive gain of 12.66% since we first identified Google as a buy candidate 21 days ago. This results in an average return of 0.60% per day since it was designated as a strong buy candidate. The stock is currently positioned in the upper section of a robust rising trend in the short term. This scenario typically presents a favorable selling opportunity for short-term traders as a pullback toward the lower section of the trend is anticipated. A breakout above the upper trend line at $193.28 would signal a stronger rate of increase. The current 3-month trend indicates a potential change of approximately 16.22% over the next 3 months, with possible returns ranging from 5.72% to 16.27%. Examining the longer-term outlook, our 12-month analysis suggests a projected change of about 3.12%. Based on our calculations, the stock's performance could fluctuate between negative 20.76% and positive 12.47% over the next year. In current terms, this would translate to a future price range of approximately $153.09 to $217.29. Our latest daily update for Google includes the headline, Google stock upgraded to strong buy candidate. The Google stock price gained 0.88% on the last trading day, which was Thursday, the 24th of July, 2025. It rose from $191.51 to $193.20. During that trading day, the stock fluctuated by 3.66%, with a low of $191.95 and a high of $198.97. The price has risen in 9 of the last 10 days and has increased by 8.11% over the past 2 weeks. The trading volume increased on the last day along with the price, which is a positive technical indicator, with a total of 17 million more shares traded than the day before. In total, 45 million shares were bought and sold for approximately $8.69 billion. Over the past 52 weeks, the highest stock price was $208.70, while the lowest price was $142.66. Currently, the price is 7.43%, or $15.50, below the 52-week high, and 82.78%, or $929.06, below the all-time high reached on the 15th of January, 2018, when the price hit $1,122.26. Alphabet, trading under the symbol GOOG, recently reported strong second-quarter results, exceeding both earnings and revenue expectations. This success was driven by robust performances in search, advertising, and its Google Cloud segment. The impressive growth in these areas, particularly the return to double-digit growth for both search and YouTube, emphasizes the effectiveness of Google's strategy to integrate AI-driven features across its platforms. The fact that 2 billion users are now engaging with Google's AI functions signifies not only widespread acceptance, but also a growing competitive edge in the AI space. This positions Alphabet favorably against rivals like Meta, showcasing its commitment to innovation and relevance in a rapidly evolving tech landscape. However, the market is facing short-term tariff volatility, which analysts expect may initially impact stock performance. Yet, predictions indicate that big tech, including Alphabet, is likely to rebound strongly as this volatility subsides. Long-term, Alphabet's strategic investments in AI and cloud computing are expected to yield considerable returns, solidifying its market position and potentially driving its stock price higher towards projections of $250. As these developments unfold, investors may view Alphabet as not just resilient, but also as a company poised for significant growth in the AI era, reinforcing its attractiveness in a volatile market. Analyst ratings. On Tuesday, the 22nd of July 2025, it was reported that UBS assigned GOOG a negative grade, along with an upgrade action. On Wednesday, the 9th of July 2025, it was reported that Wells Fargo assigned GOOG an equal weight grade with a hold action. On the same day, Roth Capital assigned GOOG a buy grade along with a hold action. Also on that Wednesday, Lake Street assigned GOOG a buy grade with a hold action. Finally, on Wednesday, the 9th of July 2025, Piper Sandler assigned GOOG a neutral grade with a hold action. Analysts have given Google stock a general buy rating. They rate the price-to-earnings ratio as sell and the price-to-book value as strong sell. For return on investment, the analysts assign the stock an strong buy rating. The following signals have been identified for Google. The chart indicates mostly positive signals today. Google stock presents buy signals from both short and long-term moving averages, suggesting a favorable outlook for the stock. Moreover, there is a general buy signal indicated by the relationship between these averages, where the short-term average is positioned above the long-term average. In the event of a downward correction, support is expected at $188.91 and $178.61. A drop below either of these levels would trigger sell signals. A buy signal emerged from a pivot bottom point on Monday, June 23, 2025, and the stock has since increased by 16.38%. Further increases are anticipated until a new top pivot is established. Additionally, a buy signal is present from the 3-month moving average convergence divergence, or MACD. The volume is also rising alongside the price, which is regarded as a positive technical signal. Here are some other signals you might find interesting. Moving average convergence divergence, buy signal. Pivots, buy signal observed 23 days ago. Bollinger, buy signal, noted just 1 day ago. Short-term moving average, buy signal, recognized 12 days ago. Long-term moving average, buy signal, identified 22 days ago. The relationship between the short and long moving averages showed a buy signal 60 days ago. If we examine the 12-month chart, we observe short moving average, sell signal, detected 14 days ago. The long-term moving average, buy signal, recorded 22 days ago. The relationship between the short and long moving averages indicated a buy signal 29 days ago. Remember to visit our page at StockInvest.us if you want to discover more signals. Support, risk, and stop loss for Google. On the downside, the stock finds support just below today's level from accumulated volume at $178.27 and $173.98. There is a natural risk involved when a stock is testing a support level, as breaking this level could lead to a decline to the next support. In this instance, Google finds support just below today's level at $178.27. If this level is breached, the next support from accumulated volume will be at $173.98 and $152.80. This stock exhibits average movements throughout the day, and with good trading volume, the risk is deemed medium. Over the last day, the stock fluctuated by $7.02 between its high and low, reflecting a change of 3.66%. For the past week, the stock has experienced an average daily volatility of 2.23%. Before we dive into the possible favorable trading levels for Google, let's quickly cover some essential fundamental data. First, we have the price-to-earnings ratio, or PE ratio. This important ratio measures a company's current share price in relation to its earnings per share. This is a relatively typical PE ratio, often observed in businesses with long histories or stable revenues. In other news, the next earnings report for the third quarter of 2025 is expected on the 27th of October, 2025. Now let's discuss some potential day trading levels for Google. There is no significant resistance from accumulated volume above, which indicates that the stock could move upward swiftly under the right conditions. In this scenario, You might consider entering a position and using volume to determine when to exit. On the downside, Google encounters its first support level at $178.27. If this support level holds, it would be a good entry point, anticipating a rebound. The combined average rating for Google from multiple analyst sources is buy. Now, let's examine some recent insider trades. On July 18, 2025, Shriram Kavatark Ram conducted an insider sale of 18,566 shares of Class A common stock. On July 18, 2025, Shriram Kavatark Ram conducted another insider sale of 15,000 shares of Class A common stock. On July 16, 2025, Pichai Sundar executed an insider sale of 10,254 shares of Class C capital stock. On July 16, 2025, Pichai Sundar made another insider sale of 21,590 shares of Class C capital stock. On July 16, 2025, Pichai Sundar also sold 656 shares of Class C capital stock. Based on the 100 most recent insider trades, we've determined that the insider power is negative with a ratio of negative 46.679. In total, insiders purchased 130,682 shares and sold 361,864 shares in the last 100 trades. Our recommended stop loss is set at $183.88, which represents a decrease of 4.82%. This stock exhibits medium daily movements, resulting in a medium level of risk. The relative strength index, calculated over a period of 14 days, stands at 76, significantly raising the risk factor. Additionally, there is a buy signal indicated by a pivot bottom identified 22 days ago. Is Google stock a good buy? Google exhibits several positive indicators and is currently on a strong upward trajectory. As the saying goes, let the trend be your friend. Therefore, we believe it is a sound investment at these levels and anticipate further gains in the coming 3 months. We have revised our analysis conclusion for this stock since our last evaluation, upgrading it from a buy to a strong buy candidate. After examining the volatility and movements from the last trading day, our systems indicate that the current price is undervalued. For trading on Friday, July 25th, we expect Google to open higher by $1.51, starting at $194.71. We remind you that trading involves a high risk of losing money, and that you should speak with a financial advisor before buying or selling any securities. You should not base your investment decision upon StockInvest.us. By using the information, you agree and are held liable for your own investment decisions. This is our current view of the stock. Do you agree or disagree? Please comment below and share your thoughts. What is your target for this stock? Remember to like and subscribe. We wish you successful trading and hope you have a wonderful day. With warm regards from all of us here at StockInvest.